Or you just want to date?
It's 9:30. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order, and we'll start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. And if the clerk could take the roll, please.
Commissioner Look,
Here.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Here.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Here.
Commissioner West. Here. Commissioner Gamache.
Here.
Commissioner Schulte.
Here.
The first item is tax claims and abatements. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Kordiak,
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja,
Aye.
Commissioner West. Aye. Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Motion carries. Then we have the review of checks issued from Finance and Central Services and from Human Services. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Then we have approval of the minutes from the October 24th County Board meeting. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. And we had planned today to recognize Zilla Way, as she was recently honored by the Minnesota Association of Library Friends. Unfortunately, she was unable to make it today, so we will go ahead and reschedule that recognition for a time that she might be able to be well and be here. And then just wanted to remind everyone that this evening at 6:00 p.m. is the Top Secret Project, Decoding the Mysteries of the Teen Domain. Great opportunity for parents to be able to come and learn more about what's happening with opioid addiction and abuse and what to look for. And also, at the same time, they'll have childcare for ages 2 through grade 4, and they'll have youth activities for those grades 5 and up, and they'll have pizza and guest speakers and lots of activities for youth as well. So encourage folks to be sure to attend that, and there will be a couple of other opportunities coming about sometime next year as well, and all of that information is on our website. Right? Now we will move on to Management Committee report. Commissioner West.
Well, thank you, Madam Chair, and I must say there's no action items, and the rest of the agenda is informational only.
Okay. Then we will move on to Information Technology Committee report. Commissioner Gamache.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The committee met on November 6th. We had one action item before us, and the committee is recommending the county board to purchase from DataLink in the amount of $465,536.91 for the replacement of the county storage area network system. As the county continues to grow its technology footprint, we need to ensure that our core infrastructure with which our applications and users rely on is fully functional and supportive. This SAN network, the Storage Area Network, is a type of library that stores data and information. The county has had an opportunity to advance a purchase for a new storage area network for the government center, which includes high-speed, all-flash solid-state drives and disk-based SATA storage. This was an acquisition planned for the first quarter of 2018, but due to equipment going out of support, we looked at this and realized that by making this purchase now, the county will save $101,693.64 in maintenance renewals. So we felt that this was just the savings alone, and then getting this equipment in early is a great advantage to the county. So, and that also ensures that we have supportable and reliable on our equipment, just in case anything goes down. We know of the issues that with new systems coming in, things like, the License Bureau, that can cause a lot of trouble in a lot of areas. We don't want to be in those types of situations. So the recommendation is request that the IT committee recommend to the county board, which we are doing, purchase in the amount of $465,536.91 for the replacement of the county's primary storage area network, and I will make that motion.
Okay.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Further discussion?
Now, Susan Breland was going to be, excuse me, Commissioner Schulte, Susan Breland was going to be here today, but she is suffering from strep throat, and we don't want her to have to go out on that.
Okay.
And Madam Chair, I would just comment, we had a lengthy discussion at the committee meeting on the need for a storage area network and the need for how often it needs to be replaced. And budget, how do you budget for something that changes price? And, I mean, the technology changes so fast. You'll notice this time we're actually getting some solid state drives as opposed to spinning drives, which is great for long-term health of the drive and energy consumption and a lot of other things. But it's unknown what those are going to cost next time around. They should come down in price, but then who knows what's available next time we need to replace them. Maybe solid-state drives aren't the answer 4 years from now. So we had a lengthy discussion based on how do you budget for this, how do you plan for it? And we were assured by our IT department that they have a lot better handle on it than we do, and I agreed with them. But it was an enlightening conversation and in-depth, and it was hard for me to get my head wrapped around, you know, how do we compare prices year to year or quarter to quarter? How do we compare? Are we going up in cost? Are we going down in cost? Well, we never know because our needs are constantly changing. We're storing so much more data now than we were even a year ago or 2 years ago, that it's exponential in the storage space that we need. So to have this price come in reasonably close to what it did last time was okay.
Well, and certainly very prudent to move forward with it now in order to avoid the over $100,000 in maintenance costs for a system that we would be getting rid of. So appreciate that. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The other two items are informational, Madam Chair. One of them was a discussion that we had regarding replacing the county's expense reimbursement system, which we'll have some more discussion as we move along. It sounded like a pretty good program as we begin that discussion, and hopefully that will bring about a change that will be more efficient and in the system. So that's what we're hoping to see. But otherwise, that's my report, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Gamache. Now we'll move on to Parks and Community Services Committee report. Commissioner Kordiak.
Madam Chair, I'm struggling a little right now. I'm working with an old-fashioned medium. I seem to abandon my iPad, but I know how this works. We have a few items for your consideration. One of them is a second amendment. They were considering making these are funds that have been left over from prior Metropolitan Council projects that were slated for other projects. I think it came out of more than just one. They have to be utilized for construction projects such as what we're doing at Riverfront. They see ample opportunity to reutilize that fund at that location. So we're looking to amend those prior agreements to redirect those dollars toward the Riverfront project. And I would move it.
Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Secondarily, the Metropolitan Council in my region there has been working extensively to replace sewer lines along the Mississippi River corridor. Kind of remarkable project when they take a large pipe, blow a balloon inside of it, with the balloon inside the balloon and fill it with material that solidifies into a new pipe. It's a remarkable project. A part of this is impacting the Riverfront project, so they are looking at having a right of entry agreement with us for a short time while they work on their continuation of a process that was going all the way roughly from the Rice Creek, the Ramsey County border along the Rum River, more or less, to this location here that must be getting done. I will move it.
Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye. Motion carries. Next item.
And lastly, Madam Chair, this is a resolution that we propose regarding accepting a $5,000 donation from the Lino Lakes 4-H Club. The 4-H has really been supportive of projects that we've had at Camp Sally for years. This group in particular has been. I had to chuckle a little bit because we, once again, are rehabbing that campus. It seems to me that in my career, we've done that many, many times. But it does get well utilized. John reminds me, it serves a great public purpose, and been there for many, many years. The public still continues to find it, utilize it, and donate to it. So we appreciate that.
And I'll offer the resolution. Again, accepting $5,000 donation from the Lino Lakes 4-H Club for improvements at Camp Sally. And, very generous donation. And, when you look at a lot of 4-H clubs, certainly aren't able to raise that sort of money. So that is incredible. But I know it's a very active club. So, roll call vote.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Motion carries. And, I'll just comment that we probably should have specified the types of improvements. It's going to be new metal roofs and dining hall upgrades that will be done with that money. Anything else?
Very good. I'll just come for there are a variety of updates. They're pretty much straightforward. The one that the park system is very excited about is a continuing process toward moving toward the Bunker Hills Activity Center, the exterior opportunity. I think they feel that will be a very successful activity that will add to the current facility. And so it should be a great venue for many things throughout half the year and serve us well. So that process is going out for bids right now, and you'll see it come back to you at some point in time. Otherwise, it's information that would conclude my report.
And that's, thank you, Commissioner Kordiak, and that's outdoor gathering spaces for
I'm sorry.
Bunker Hills Activity
Ellis.
Center?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Now, Recycling and Resource Solutions Committee.
Thank you, Madam Chair. From our last meeting, we have 3 items for your consideration. One of them, we recognize that the Solid Waste Management Coordinating Board, which done so much in the region and in recycling and other elements, I think has kind of had its day and has been compressed significantly. Commissioner Schulte and Commissioner Look have been actively involved in that. One of the components that they would like to hang on to is a regional hauler licensing. This simple mechanism that all of them apply in the same fashion, pay the same fee, and they're looking to create a joint powers board that would meet annually to reset the fee, but beyond that, there's not much engagement or activity that seems to be required for that activity. So this is the motion to establish the joint powers board for that regional hauler licensing program.
Is there an offer of the resolution?
I'll offer.
Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item.
And, Madam Chair, while we were happy on the east side of our county to collect household hazardous waste from our residents, we collect hundreds and hundreds of pounds each year, probably several thousands. One of the things we do not want is to be responsible for the liability of that waste. Every 5 years, we have the opportunity to engage in a new relationship with the state of Minnesota. They carry the manifest, and they carry the obligation should there be issues in maintenance or transport. And so we'd like to renew that joint powers agreement. It also this year includes a subcontract with Paint Carry. Remember that was passed a year or so ago regarding handling of paint. We get some, other vendors do as well. But the paint that we handle does require a subcontract. I don't think it's a hazardous waste, but it does require handling that the state once again is obligated to carry. And
Is there a motion to
I'll
approve?
move it.
Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item.
And Madam Chair, a little bit complicated process that we go through, but you know that we work actively with 19-member group that comes together once a month throughout the county to handle the recycling issues in their communities. And we have a relationship with each of our communities to support what they're doing. Some of them do a lot, and some of them do somewhat less, but all of them are doing something to collect waste of a wide variety of different kinds. Every year, we create a new relationship or contract with them to propose what we're looking at doing this coming year. We have done that once again historically, and I think that, again, this year, we always give a base fee of $10,000 support to the communities for whatever they might do. We then have an additional support for outcomes that they generate. You know, we give them a base fee for whatever they do. The more that they collect and manage, the more we might support their efforts in their own community. We also have a variety of special supports when they might do cameras and concrete and fencing and other kinds of things that they need supplementally. So we on a case-by-case basis, do review that and make recommendations about what might be willing to offer to further establish their facility. So we have outlined that, we've reviewed that briefly at committee. It pretty much resembles what we've done in the past, and it is an outcome both of our folks in the office there and the support, with the support of staff of the communities that they work with.
Is there a motion to approve?
I'll move it.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner West. Further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Kordiak.
Aye.
Commissioner Silveraja.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Commissioner Gamache.
Aye.
Commissioner Schulte.
Aye.
Commissioner Look.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just an information piece, maybe it's not critical right now, but we will once again have a household hazardous waste collection on the west side of the county, supporting those communities. And I think we're satisfied with the outcomes that we've had. We're talking about 2 or 3 different events this year, and so we're just working on that once again. Working with the Fair Board sometimes is a complicated balance, but we'll figure it out, and we see it forthcoming. So with that, Madam Chair, that concludes my report.
Thank you. Is there anything else to come before the county board?
Wow, quick.
If not, meeting is adjourned.